I was working with my dad and I was cutting a bunch of floorboards with a table saw, to cut wood and marble and stuff like that. And it wasn't meant for fingers, and my fingers went into the blade. And I was sent to the hospital for emergency surgery, repair. And my fingers were basically stuck, they were jammed when I got out of the hospital. I couldn't move them, it was painful. I had open wounds on all these scars. They opened me up, in order to repair all the lost muscle and blood vessels, they took out tendons and nerves and blood vessels to connect all my fingers again.
So you had a pretty severe injury
Yeah.
by the time you came in. Okay. And since you came in to see us, what impact has it made on your quality of life? Like, if you wouldn't have, what is the biggest difference that you've seen from day one to now?
From day one, after the hospitalization, it was just like a hanging limb basically. I couldn't move it. I had to carry it around in a cast all the time. It was pretty hard doing stuff with one hand. It's been 4 months since the accident, and I'm pretty much able to do everything I was able to do before. I can write, I can play games, I can use a mouse, I can use a controller to an extent. I can do a lot of things before it gets tiring. I can cut food with a fork and knife. I can do a lot of things now that I couldn't do before.
So you're a lot more independent now versus when you were just relying on the cast to kind of just hold it in place. Okay, awesome. And then the next question is, out of all the things that you enjoyed about coming in, what is the one thing that you like the best about us?
When the doctor told me I had to do therapy, I was thinking I'd have to come in and see some old people. That would be pretty mean. And instead, I got to meet a lot of nice people, and I'm really thankful that they made the situation a lot more comfortable and like homely.
Awesome.
And,
so more of like a home environment versus like you're dreading therapy or having to think about not wanting to go, basically.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then if someone was watching this video that was skeptical and unsure about booking here with us, what would you tell them?
My health insurance isn't accepted here and it's expensive, but I think it's definitely worth it. I was definitely a lot more motivated here to do what I had to do because, Vanessa was so nice, and everyone is really nice, and I think beyond the professional environment, it's really like a family kind of, and I think that anyone coming here would be a lot better off booking with you.
I think that's a great point to prove because a lot of the times it's easier to go somewhere that accepts insurance that's cheaper. In the long run, it looks cheaper on your pockets, but to what extent are you getting the best quality and the best care that's going to get you as close to 100% as possible? A lot of other clinics are, a lot of people at once right now, especially with everything that's going on right now. So it is more of like an in and out type of thing versus like we give you the most time and attention that we can. And we take, a lot of pride in that, which we know we're not cheap, but we're very thankful as well that you guys chose us to come in, even with the difficulties of having to pay out of pocket, but you've made good progress, so we're proud of you for coming in. So congratulations.
Again, it's supposed to be like a professional thing, but I think you've always been very cool, very flexible, and just that helps make everything really easy. And like Vanessa, the way she acts, it's kind of like a big sister talking to you kind of thing, and it makes everything go pretty smoothly. I think that's the best way.
Okay. And is there anything else that you would want to add to just anyone in general that would be skeptical about coming in or maybe thinks that we're not the best choice? Anything that you want to add, or even like a comment if you want?
When I had the accident, I mean, I thought I would be in a pretty bad place for the rest of my life because I'm young. I'm 17, and most 17-year-olds don't cut their fingers with a table saw. So I was worried about how it would affect my life because I still got a long way to go. My professional life, my home life, everything. I didn't want to be stuck being, I gotta have someone taking care of me and everything. Because I'm a really independent person, and I think I made a lot of fast progress